If you're tired of oversized, clunky mowers that just do not fit the size of your lawn, you're definitely in the right place today. In this video, I'm breaking down the best lawnmower for small yard owners, all personally tested by me so you can find the right fit for your home. I made sure to include mowers that are easy to handle, compact enough for tight spaces, and powerful enough to get the job done without breaking a sweat. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss out on more real-world gear reviews just like this one. Also, all the products I am mentioning are linked down below in the description, so you can check out the latest prices and pick one up if it fits your needs. Now then, let's begin. At number 6, we have the Greenworks 40-volt 16-inch cordless lawn mower. This mower was my first introduction to Greenworks, and honestly, it impressed me right out of the box. The setup was quick, just snapped on the handle, charged the battery, and I was good to go. This mower runs on a 40-volt lithium-ion battery and features a compact 16-inch cutting deck, which is the sweet spot for small yards where maneuverability is key. It felt lightweight in my hands, and turning around tight flower beds or edging along my stone path felt natural and easy. When I tested it on a weekend where my grass had grown out more than usual, I was surprised by how strong it held up. The battery gave me about 45 minutes of runtime, which was more than enough to get through both my front and backyard without swapping. I loved how easy the start was. No yanking on cords, just a single button press and it came alive. The mowing performance was smooth and clean, with grass getting evenly mulched or bagged. The mower was surprisingly quiet too. I could hear birds chirping while I worked. Compared to the Greenworks 24-volt 13-inch brushless model, this 40-volt version not only offers more power but also better battery endurance, especially if you have slightly denser grass to deal with. The pros include strong battery, lightweight, and quiet. The cons include small bag and narrow cut. At number 5, we have the Joe MJ401E-PRO. This is a compact, no-frills electric lawnmower that works off a standard power cord. It has a 13-amp motor that spins a durable 14-inch steel blade, giving you surprisingly crisp cuts for such a small machine. When I tested it, I really wanted to see if the cord would be a hassle, and honestly, after a few minutes of getting used to it, it was fine. I mowed a section of my backyard with a lot of tight corners and small flower beds, and the Joe glided around them without a problem. The motor felt strong, and it did not bog down even when I went through slightly tougher patches. Plus, it is super lightweight, making it easy to lift or store when you are done. Compared to the BLACK+DECKER electric lawnmower, the Sun, Joe is lighter to maneuver but feels a little less heavy-duty if you have thicker patches of grass. The pros include easy storage, solid motor, and low maintenance. The cons include corded only and small bag. At number 4, we have the Greenworks 48-volt 17-inch cordless lawn mower. This one immediately felt like a step up in class and capability. It runs using two 24-volt batteries, combining for 48 volts of cutting power that honestly surprised me. I tested this mower on a thick, slightly overgrown backyard and it barely flinched. The self-propelled feature made mowing effortless, even when pushing uphill over slightly bumpy ground. The 17-inch cutting deck is a noticeable upgrade in width too, so you cover more ground with fewer passes, which saves a lot of time. I really like the two-battery system because it gives more consistent power, and when one battery runs low, the mower intelligently pulls from the second without you even noticing. Compared to the Greenworks 40-volt 16-inch model, the 48-volt handles tougher terrain much more comfortably and provides a noticeably wider and faster cutting experience. The pros include great runtime, strong motor, and wide deck. The cons include higher price and longer charge. At number 3, we have the Great States 304-14. This mower is truly a throwback in the best way possible. It is a classic reel mower with a 14-inch cutting width and 5 ball-bearing steel blades. No battery, no gas, no motor, just you and the grass. Testing this mower was honestly refreshing. I mowed early one morning when the dew was still fresh, and the Great States handled the low, soft grass effortlessly with a satisfying snip-snip sound. It was a bit more work compared to powered mowers, especially when I hit some thicker or taller patches. But for keeping a regularly maintained small lawn neat and clean, it performed really well. It is feather-light to push, requires almost no maintenance, and is perfect if you prefer a quiet, eco-friendly mowing experience. Compared to the Greenworks 48-volt 17-inch, the Great States 304-14 obviously requires more physical effort, but wins easily in simplicity and environmental friendliness. The pros include ultra-quiet, very light, and no fuel. The cons include no motor and tough in thick grass. At number 2, we have the BLACK+DECKER electric lawn mower. This model comes with a 10-amp motor and a 15-inch cutting deck, striking a great balance between size and power. During my testing session, I used this mower on a freshly watered lawn to see how it handled slippery and slightly thick conditions, and it powered through without a problem. I really liked how ergonomic the handle felt, making it comfortable to mow for longer periods. Adjusting the height is a breeze with a single lever system, which made it easy to switch from a shorter to a longer cut mid-session without missing a beat. Since it is corded, I had to manage the extension cord carefully around flower beds and trees, but after getting into a rhythm, it was not too much of a hassle. Compared to the Joe MJ401E-PRO, the BLACK+DECKER felt more rugged and handled damp grass better, although it was a bit heavier to move around. The pros include consistent cut, ergonomic design, and easy height adjust. The cons include cord hassle and limited reach. At number 1, we have the Greenworks 24-volt 13-inch brushless cordless lawnmower. This compact powerhouse runs on a 24-volt battery and sports a brushless motor that gives it a longer life and more efficient operation. I tested it in one of the tightest parts of my property, which includes a lot of garden beds and a narrow side yard, and it was a dream to maneuver. The lightweight combined with the precise control made it really easy to navigate without damaging plants or bumping into fences. The battery life impressed me too. I was able to mow my entire small front yard and half of the backyard before even thinking about recharging. The brushless motor kept things super quiet, and it felt good knowing that it would last longer than a traditional brushed model. Compared to the Greenworks 40-volt 16-inch mower, the 24-volt is less powerful but wins massively when it comes to storage space and portability. The pros include very compact, quiet run, and brushless motor. The cons include narrow deck and less power. That wraps up my full review of the best lawnmower for small yard setups. Whether you are looking for cordless convenience, classic reel operation, or simple electric efficiency, there is absolutely a mower on this list that will make your life easier and your lawn look better. I made sure to personally put every single one of these machines through real-world use so you can make a confident choice. If you found this video helpful, please take a second to subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And remember, all the products I talked about are linked in the description down below if you want to grab one today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time with more hands-on gear reviews made just for you.